The chaff meta is here to stay, as it is so unbelievably effective in compared to other methods of building your army compositions. I get this question a lot on stream. Why am I picking a lot of chaff units as opposed to those high tier units? What we can see on screen right now is 3,125 gold worth of units. I have 10 units in total, which is absolutely bonkers, which is effectively the equivalent of 2 bone giants, right? From a unit perspective and a potency perspective, there is no way 2 bone giants will outclass 10 units of skeletons, purely because of the space they're buying on the battlefield, purely because of the fact that they'll do considerable amounts of damage, and in general, going very wide is very difficult to deal with, because imagine trying to flank 10 units on the battlefield. But I'm going to jump into it just to show a visual demonstration. Here you can see I've set my army composition up, and the fact that I have this amount of units makes it near and impossible for my opposition to effectively penetrate any kind of formation. We have just an absolute ton of a front line, and so it enables my backline units to actually feel safe and to have target prioritization and make sure that they're dealing and dishing out a ton of damage. And as you can see, the fundamentals will be, if they pressure on me at any side, you can easily just sort of turn around to deal with them. Due to the fact that we just have so many units here, it is very clear cut how to protect these units. And because of the fact that I have just so many units, it is near and impossible to defeat and penetrate my lines of formation, and so I'm guaranteed to get value from my units in the backline, meaning that I don't have to have as many threats because they'll have opportunities to continuously do damage. One thing CA try to do is basically nerf this kind of strategy, and that's by making expendable units have a smaller capture weight on objectives. But I mean, fundamentally, expendable units are very cheap as is, so it doesn't really matter that they have a reduced capture weight, because that's not one of their main strengths as well. It's buying time. It's effectively bogging up units that have a higher value. For example, if I sent a couple peasant mobs in to fight against 1,000 value cavalry, that's me distracting 1,000 value of something, and they're effectively paying for themselves tenfold in that scenarios. So keep that in mind, but hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out my other content on screen now.